Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to continue talking about the environment. So, I want you to please read the sentences and complete them with your own ideas. The first one: if temperature continues to rise, oceans will. Pause the video, complete your ideas in your notebook. Okay guys, we're going to share during class, so let's continue. What makes you unhappy? Pause the video and write down 5 things that make you unhappy, please. Okay, once again, we're going to share during class. So, we're going to listen to a conversation between two friends who are not happy about traffic and they want to start using public transportation. When does Kendra want to start using public transportation? Let's listen and answer.
Page 78. Exercise 2. Conversation. This is awful. Part A.
This is awful. It's taking forever to get to work. I know. There are just too many cars these days. The traffic seems to get worse and worse. Maybe we should start taking public transportation. If we take the subway, we won't have to sit in traffic. And we might save money if we take the subway. I think you're right. Also, if we take public transportation, we won't get stressed out before work. So, when do we start? How about tomorrow?
Okay, when does Kendra want to start public transportation? She wants to start tomorrow. That's right. Okay, now I want you to think about this. Are these things really happening? Pause the video, read the sentences, and then come back. No, these things are not really happening. However, they are describing a real possibility. If we take the subway, we won't have to sit in traffic. We might save money if we take the subway. If we take public transportation, we won't get stressed out before work. Even though they are not happening in this exact moment, if these things happen, the other ones will also, because they are real possibilities. Let's analyze them a little bit. Okay, now what I want you to do is to please identify the condition in each of these sentences and the main clause or the result. Pause the video while you think about this and then come back. Okay, it's time to check. If we take the subway is the condition. We won't have to sit in traffic, the main clause or the result. We might save money, main clause, if we take the subway, condition. If we take public transportation, condition, we won't get stressed out before work. That is our main cause or the result. Now, I want you to think about this. What word do we have in common in all of the conditions? That's right, the word if is in all of the conditions. And what form of the verb did I use after if? Is this simple present? Is this simple past? Or is this present continuous? That's right, it is simple present. If we take the subway, if we take, very good. Now let's think about the main clause or the result. What word do we have there? Okay, here we have a couple of options, but usually we're going to be using will. Or, as if you can see in two of the examples, we have want that you know is the negative of will. Now, after will or want in this case, what form of the verb should I use? Should I use base form or should I use simple present? What do you think? That's right, I will use base form. Okay, let's continue. Now, I want you to please read all of the sentences and answer these questions. Does the order affect the meaning? this being the main clause plus the condition or the condition plus the main clause. And when do we use a comma? Pause the video while you answer this. Okay, let's see. Does the order affect the meaning? No, it doesn't. You can start with the main clause, the result, and then the condition, or you can start with the condition and then the main clause. When do we use a comma? When the condition is first. If we take the subway, comma, we don't have to sit in traffic. But look at the other one. We won't take we won't have to sit in traffic if we take the subway, no comma. So first condition, comma, later main clause. Okay guys, now let's look at this. I want you to please read these sentences. If you grow your own food, you will save money. If you grow your own food, you may eat healthier. If you grow your own food, you could sell it. What are the modals expressing? Pause the video and then come back. Okay, the modals are expressing that you are less certain about the result. When you're saying will, you are really sure. If you're saying may, might, or could, you are not so sure about the results. Now, let's go practice. I want you to please go to your student book page 70. 79. Exercise 3A. Here, we're going to write first conditional sentences with the two clauses. Let's look at the first one. You'll use 60% less energy. You replace your regular light bulbs with CFLs. You will use 60% less energy if you replace your regular light bulbs with CFLs. Let's look at number 2. You pay your bills online. You will lose less paper. Yeah, we're going to start with if you pay your bills online, you will use less paper. And let's remember we need to add a comma because we're starting with the condition. Pause the video while you do the rest and then come back. Okay, let's check. Number 3. If we fix our leaky faucets, we'll save water. 4. There won't be much air pollution if everyone uses hybrid cars. 5. If you use a clothesline, other people may start to do the same. 6. If we use rechargeable batteries, we could save a lot of money. Very good. Now, let's go to the workbook. Here we're going to be working in exercise 3 in page 62. We're going to complete a story. We're going to change the main clause of the last sentence to an if clause in the next one. Let's see here. If I get a new car, I will buy a hybrid car. So this is the main clause in this sentence. And let's look here. If I buy a hybrid car, so I had it as a main clause and now it's an if clause, the condition. If I buy a hybrid car, I will save money on gas. Now I want you to please take this, your new main clause, and make it into a condition. If I save money on gas, that's correct, I will have more money to spend. Now, how are you going to do number 3? If if I have more money to spend, that's right, I will buy a new cell phone. Okay, pause the video while you do the rest, please, and then come back. Guys, we're going to be checking this during our class, so let's continue. Now, we're still working in our workbook, page 62. However, we are working in exercise number 4. Here we write sentences with the phrases in the chart. Use the first conditional and will. We have to write the sentences in two ways. So if you see the example, here we have first a condition and then the main clause or the result. But in the second option, we have first the result or the main clause and later the condition. Pause the video while you do this and then come back. Okay, guys? So we're going to check number 2 right now. If Emma takes public transportation, she will use less gas, or Emma will use less gas if she takes public transportation. Very good. We're going to continue checking during our class, okay? Guys, this is the end of the video. I will see you in some. Bye bye.